So the question is asked, how do you gain without effort? How do you progress without having to conduct some type of physical labor to earn funds? How would this be possible, if at all? To answer the question, we will consult the tarot. So we must first understand that when it comes to money, when it comes to gain, when it comes to resources, we are dealing with the earth element. In particular, the logic or the science, the practicality of the earth element. To be able to problem solve on earth. Next, we must understand that when it comes to attraction and creation, because there is a difference, this is what makes something possible or impossible. It is simply based on how informed you are with the power that you already have. Not just inside of yourself, in terms of your talents and your gifts. Because this isn't necessarily about how to utilize your talents and gifts, because that would require labor as well. So the question we're dealing with currently more so deals with, how do you petition the logos, the supreme intelligence, the architect, the internal self, whatever you want to call it? How do you petition the spirit, the intelligence, to give you what you are requesting without you having to physically put in effort? The only way this is possible is through manipulation of the emotional plane, which will then manipulate the physical plane. Let me take this a step further. Emotions are something that are mostly contained. Whenever someone is being emotional, most of the time we try to calm them. However, emotional energy does more than express itself objectively. You can also utilize emotion internally. You can internalize emotion within yourself. The same thing happens when we hold on to emotion that we should release. In this particular case, we are being told to hold on to emotion that is of a different frequency. Because holding on to anger may not lead to positivity. But holding on to more pleasurable and more positive emotions may just accomplish this task. Let me go further. If you are able to charge your aura with emotional energy of an extreme nature, such as extreme happiness, not just be happy, not just to be okay, to be content, to be leveled. No, we're talking about taking it to the max, taking it to the extreme, but not necessarily expressing it because you want to keep the energy internal so that you know it is working. This is how you test the knowledge and prove it to yourself. So, if you are able to charge yourself up with extreme emotional energy, hopefully of a pleasurable or positive nature, there would be no need for you to ask any person for anything because they will be willing to give because you have programmed or encoded your aura with what it is that you wish to materialize already. So the whole science of faking it till you make it or placing yourself in heaven before there is a reason for you to feel that way, the basis of all this simply comes from our ability to make our mind stronger than our body. If we are strictly relying on our body to accomplish all our goals and aims in life, it's going to be very hard. Because whenever you strictly have to rely on your physical vitality, you have a limit to your vitality. So once you run out, you can no longer work. So there will always be a limit on physical expression. This is not the case with emotional energy and mental energy. If you are able to encode yourself, not just placing yourself in a state of mind of you already having, because again, that doesn't require extreme emotional energy. I am speaking about programming yourself with extreme emotional energy of a very extreme nature, but do not express it. Keep it contained because it's not going to be easy to contain that amount of energy if you can even generate it. Because in order to generate extreme emotional energy, you have to think about something that really hurt you or that was really pleasurable or positive. And if you don't have a memory, you must create one and make it real as if it was a memory. The more creative energy you have, the more attractive you will be, not just with your looks, but overall frequency. You must charge yourself with extreme emotional energy that you yourself have generated from within yourself. Contain that extreme energy so that that energy begins to refine itself within you, because you must summon the energy before you refine it. If you never summon the darkest chambers of the mind, you cannot refine it. You must bring it to light before it is refined. Once you bring forth your light, refine it. This means you're not asking anybody for anything because you are putting in that work for yourself so that they come to you. You are programming yourself for people to come to you because you have something to offer. When what you offer does not require effort on your part, it's effortless to serve on your part, then you will never have a problem with anything physical. When you are willing to serve and that service is effortless because it comes from a place of love, you actually love it. So when you do something you love, you are not utilizing your physical vitality because you love it. You are actually utilizing your spiritual currency when you do something you love, which is why it feels different and it is received different because it is actually channeling a higher form of energy that is connected to you but must be refined. And that process of refinement, internal refinement, makes you have to utilize less of your physical vitality and more of your chi or your prana to accomplish your task. Peace.